Rating the fidget toys I have in my classroom. The most bang for your buck edition. Wacky tracks are super fun to play with and they last for years and years and years. These orange ones are probably 4 years old. My students like mixing and matching the colors and creating fun shapes. Marble tracks are awesome, but they're not all created equal. I highly prefer these shorter ones. They're way more durable than the taller ones. If you saw my one video about students popping the marbles out, you'll notice that it's almost impossible to do them with the shorter ones. They're knit way tighter, like I can't separate that. Whereas with the taller ones, it's so easy to separate them and pop them out. So when you get them, definitely get the shorter ones. They last for years and years and years and years. Every year I add to my collection and try new and fun fidget toys, but these are my staples. Rating the fidget toys I have in my classroom. Edition. These bean toys are so adorable. And I love that they're keychains so you can attach them to a purse or a backpack. But personally for me, it's not that satisfying popping the little beans out. I had really high hopes for these yucky balls. The description sounded amazing, but they're just not that great. The little balls inside are really hard and they don't squish very well. They're also too big for my hand. Personally, I prefer the smaller size because I can really get a good squeeze on these types of stress balls. So I would choose these smaller balls over the bigger ones. Rating the fidget toys I have in my classroom. Not recommended edition. This fidget toy is honestly really amazing. It has so many different types of fidgets on it, but the downside is that it's very noisy, and I don't recommend anything for the classroom that makes any noise. I love to play with these types of stress balls, but they are not durable at all. They break really easy, and the slime inside is so messy. I also don't recommend having round stress balls because they'll just roll away. These foam brain ones are a good alternative because they won't roll away. Rating the fidget toys I have in my classroom. Comparison edition. When choosing between the big snakes or the little snakes, I choose neither. Okay, just kidding. But honestly, I don't really get the hype with snakes. My students love using them, but I don't particularly like fidgeting with them at all, so. I have very strong feelings about the bicycle toys though. There's the big ones and the little ones, and I adore the little ones. They're so smooth and just feel amazing to play with. The big ones, on the other hand, are kind of clunky and just bleh. With the slime balls, I personally think the big ones look cooler, but I don't like that I have to squeeze so hard to get them to squish out. I much prefer the little ones. It's way more satisfying for me and it's a lot easier to squish it out. Rating the fidget toys I have in my classroom. Best for school edition. Tangle Juniors are definitely at the top of my list. The mini bicycle chains are smooth, quiet, and very discreet. Mini snakes. Wacky tracks. Mesh and marble. Peapod keychains. Dough balls. And bicycle chains. As a teacher, the reason I chose these items is because they're quiet and they'll help you, but they won't distract anyone else. Rating the fidget toys I have in my classroom. The ones that get broken edition. So I know everyone prefers different things, but I personally do not like these ones at all. They're metal and they honestly hurt me. I don't know if you can see where they connect right here, but my students can pop that apart really easily. Then they look like this. They basically create another fidget toy, which is cool. Then they pull the metal apart little by little like this. And once it's all pulled apart, I just throw them away. So they're basically like a disposable fidget toy. These are called snakes. I buy mini versions for my students and they really, really like them. I honestly don't get the hype because I don't really like playing with them, but they always break the mini ones. There's a little string inside, and once it snaps, all the pieces fall apart. Rating the fidget toys I have in my classroom. Fancy Ones edition. Crazy cubes are amazing. This is my rainbow snapper. Rating the fidget toys I have in my classroom. Fancy Ones edition. This popper is one of my favorites. Oops. Okay, I'll stop. I like that this one has so many different variety of options to fidget with. I wish it wasn't so loud though. I really like that these ones are magnetic and always stay together. The instructions give lots of different ways you can use them, but I haven't figured out how to do it effectively, so